Hi, Mr. Jones. How are you today?
Good, yourself?
Good, thank you. My name is Megan. I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions, and then I'm going to be administering an assessment. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
No, I don't.
Okay. So, what brings you in today?
I've been going through treatment with cancer, and so I have a hard time with my short-term, long-term memory. I get exhausted with the treatments and everything, and I have a hard time focusing on work at home because I work from home now because my job lets me to.
Okay. Do you have any trouble taking care of yourself, doing, feeding?
As of
bathing?
right now, I do everything independently, drive, everything clean. So for right now, I'm good, but maybe down the road I might.
Okay. And what do you enjoy doing?
I'm big into sports. I like college basketball, football, lacrosse. I go to the Dome a lot whenever I can.
Are you finding that to become a more difficult task?
Yes, I get out of breath more, going through chemo and the treatments.
Okay. What else do you enjoy doing?
I like cooking. I used to be a chef back in the day when I was younger before I started working for a while. So I like cooking and cooking for people, hosting parties
Okay.
and having people over. It makes me feel alive.
All right. Do you think that your social interactions are becoming more limited with your cancer treatments? Is it becoming more difficult for you to host those parties?
Sometimes it's more difficult, so yes, limited in the same way if you think, just because going through chemo, sometimes I like to be by myself.
Okay.
I'm in pain sometimes. Sometimes I forget things.
And do you play any sports yourself?
Currently, no. But back in college, I used to play football, basketball. I was a very athletic person, so
I thought you enjoyed golfing.
I do. But nowadays, it's hard for me to get out because I lose breath quick enough, so more I just like to watch it on TV.
Gotcha. All right. So, I'm going to administer an assessment. The first thing we're going to start with is this first square right here. Please draw a line going from a number to a letter in ascending order. Begin here.
So it's like
And-
kind of connect the dots.
Draw a line from 1 to A, and then 2, and so on. Now I want you to copy this drawing as accurately as you can, provided in the space below.
Sure.
All right. Draw a clock here. Put in all the numbers and set the time on the clock to 10 after 11.
Excuse my handwriting, it's very messy.
That's okay.
Ten past 11, right?
Tell me the name of this animal.
Lion.
This animal.
Rhino.
And this animal.
Camel.
Good. This is a memory test. I'm going to read a list of words that you will have to remember now and later on. Listen carefully. When I am through, tell me as many words as you can remember. It doesn't matter in what order you say them. Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Red. velvet, church, face.
I'm going to read the same list for a second time. Try to remember and tell me as many words as you can, including words you said the first time. Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Face, church, velvet, daisy, red.
I will ask you to recall those words again later on in the test. I'm going to say some numbers, and when I am through, repeat them to me exactly as I said them. 2, 1, 8, 5, 4.
2, 1, 8, 5, 4.
Now I am going to say some more numbers, but when I am through, you must repeat them to me in the backwards order. 7, 4, 2.
2, 7, 4.
I'm going to read a sequence of letters. Every time I say the letter A, tap your hand once. If I say a different letter, do not tap your hand. F, B, A, C, M, N, A, J, K, L, B, A, F, A, K, D, E, A, J, A, M, O, F, A, B. Now I will ask you to count by subtracting 7 from 100, and then keep subtracting 7 from your answer until I tell you to stop.
93, 86, 79, 72, 65.
Stop. Good. I'm going to read you a sentence. Repeat it after me, exactly as I say it. I only know that John is the one to help today.
I only know John is the one to help today.
Now I'm going to read you another sentence. Repeat it after me, exactly as I say it. The cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
The cat always hid under the couch when the dogs were in the room.
Tell me as many words as you can think of that begin with a certain letter of the alphabet that I will tell you in a moment. You can say any kind of word you want, except for proper nouns like Bob or Boston, numbers, or words that begin with the same sound but have a different suffix. For example, love, lover, loving. I will tell you to stop after 1 minute. Are you ready?
Yes.
Now tell me as many words as you can think of that begin with the letter F.
Friend, frog, fox, Ford, I'm having a hard time. Free, frozen, forest, frisbee,
Tell me how an orange and a banana are alike.
You can eat them. They're a fruit.
Now tell me how a train and a bicycle are alike.
Train and a bicycle. A way of transportation. You can ride both of them.
Now tell me how a ruler and a watch are alike.
They both have numbers. They both,
Okay.
Right.
I read some words to you earlier, which I asked you to remember. Tell me as many of those words as you remember.
Well, I know I remember velvet, because I like cake. Somehow I remember a guy named John. Daisy, because that's a flower my wife used to like. Red. I'm struggling.
Which of the following words do you think it was? Nose, face, or hand?
Face.
And church, school, or hospital?
I don't know.
Okay. Tell me the date today.
April 20th. (2020).
Now tell me the name of this place and which city it is in.
Place.
Where are we right now?
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Sorry.
Riscony Falls. City is Utica.
Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is tally this up and then we'll go over your results.
Thank you.